Welcome to the Shadows, guys. My name is Phxntom, and today I am bringing you my first ever how-to video. I had somebody request to me how I make my TikToks and what I use. So currently what I am in is Sony Vegas, Vegas Pro 17.0. And this is where I start off when making my TikToks. So if you want to get them to be a similar style to mine, what you want to do is you want to make sure you have 3 video tracks. You want to go right click it, insert video track, and add 3 of those. And then you're going to go down and hit audio and add an audio one there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go to file and open. We've got a file that we'll use this one for as an example here. But as you can see here, you'll notice is this is currently set up in your normal 1080 by 1920, which you don't want that to be. So what you want to do is you want to click on the little cog up here, and you want to go down, drop it down. Mine has already been a clip downloaded from Twitch, so it's already got an HD 720. 60p and all that stuff. You want to go into custom and you want to change your width and height right here. So what you want to do is you want to change your width to 1080, and you want to change your height to 920, and then you want to click apply. So once you click apply, you'll see that it's now in like a TikTok formation there. So after that, once you've got that situated, you want to go ahead and highlight the video here, and you only want to copy the video part. You don't want to copy the audio part because you already have the audio here. So you're going to want to press U, and then you can control C it, and you're going to control V it across all 3 of these video tracks here. So now as you can see, it doesn't look any different here, but you've got it pasted 3 times. So after that, what you're going to want to do is you want to go down to the bottom one. At least this is the way I do it. You can really do it anyway, just organizational purposes. It makes sense to start here. And you're going to want to take this and drag and crop it so it takes up the entirety of the screen there, so it'll look like this. And you want to go to add an effect, and you're going to want to add the Gaussian blow effect right there and do that. And as you'll see, now it's blurred the entire thing out there, so it doesn't look like you're seeing the same thing a bunch of different times. So after you've got that one done, you want to jump up to the next one, and this time you're going to want to crop it. It's honestly, it's up to you the size you want to crop it. Usually what I do is my rule of thumb is I use my bottom bar and I take it right to the edges of that there. And have that be where the actual video clip that you're seeing plays itself. So I'll stick that right in there, and I'll close out of that and save that. And then I'll go to the top one. Now this is where you get your camera in there, so people can see your reaction to whatever's happening in your clip. So what I usually do is I shrink it down to about the size of my camera frame, give or take. Sometimes it's too big, sometimes too small, but that's about the size of my camera frame there. And then I'll go down to the bottom left here, and I'll click on mask, and I'll put a check mark on that. And then if you hold in shift, maybe, hold on. There we go. Why am I not getting a... Here we go, circle. That's why I didn't have circle highlighted. Make sure you have circle highlighted over here as well. I've never had that issue before, but you're going to want to hold circle, and then if you hold the shift key, you'll get a perfect circle as you draw this. And then you're just going to draw a circle around wherever your face cam is, wherever you're reacting. Now, as you'll notice, it's currently stuck in the middle of the screen. Personally, I don't want it there. I don't know about you guys. You guys might not want it there. So what you got to do after that is you click on this 3 lines right here to the left, and there's a thing that says track motion. And you may or may not have to drag this out to open this up a bit. And all you're going to do is you're going to click on the rectangle here, and you can just use the arrow keys and move it up and move it around there. I like to get it centered just because it looks more appealing that way if you have it in the centered. So this your X and Y over here, it might be a little off. Just because your size of the clip in the middle might be different and stuff, and then obviously the size of your circle might be a bit different. But I think that's about, from my perspective, I think that's about center. So you can go ahead and save that and leave it how it is. And then you've got it all situated there. You've got your clip in the background blurred out. You've got your clip right here, which is pretty good size. You can see what's going on, what the central purpose of the clip is, and then the face cam's up there. So once you've got that all situated, you want to make sure you take the yellow render here, make sure that's all the way out so it renders the entire clip. And here's where it gets a little confusing for some people for the rendering part. So when you go into the rendering, you go up to file here. If you want to save this before and do render it at a different time, you can do that. Just hit save as and save it in your designated folder. But we have a render as here. Click on that. Now I currently have mine rendering as a MIGIX AVC ACC MP4 file, so I have it set to favorite. So what I do is you'll take that off, and it's right here, and you've got a lot of different options here of things to do. I'll go ahead and show you my settings for my specific one. So just click. So if you want to customize a template for it, for example, you just click on it, hit customize, and you can see some of the settings set up right here. Let me just go ahead and hit customize. So when I made this one, obviously I took it to the base of one of these here, and I used I believe the 1081. Let me go back and look here. The internet. Here we go, 1081s, and you're looking at right here, internet HD, 1080 59.94 FPS. That's what your base is going to be. When you go in here before you customize your template. So you click on customize template on the I'll go ahead and do it on the actual one of these here. So here we go. Click on Internet HDV 1080. And here you go. So your frame size, though, the only thing you're gonna have to worry about is your frame size. You're gonna customize your frame size for it once you figure that out, and you're gonna change this to 1080, and you'll change this to 1920 to get it to be the TikTok rendering again. Your frame rate, you can leave that here as that, and your variable, you can pretty much leave all of the rest of this the same. Because if you'll notice here on my favorites one, let me go back to my one, and I went ahead and named it that, so anytime I'm rendering, I know differentiating between a YouTube video and a TikTok video. As you can see there, it is, width is changed to 1080, height is 1920, and I left the frame rate the same there. So you've got all that situated and you're good to go. Main concept, ABC, make sure that's there. And I really don't mess with any of these other settings. I mean, most of this will already be set up for you. Your video rendering quality, I have that set to best, which it comes out really good. I'll show you guys a finished product of it based off of these settings here in just a moment. But yeah, once you do that, I would highly recommend you make a folder for it and name it where you're going to put all your files and move them all in there, and then you can give it a name to remember, and then you just click render. It'll render out, and based off of those settings here, like I said, I'll show you a quick visual here. I've got a bunch in here. We'll use a rendered one of that. Did I get it? And that's what it turns out as. Using the settings that I have, that's what it turns out as.
I thought I had it. Is it stuck in the log?
It comes out looking like that. So that's how you do it, guys. That's how you get making your TikToks. If you want to make them similar to mine, or use mine as a sample for making your future TikToks, that's how you do it. Hope this video helps you guys for those that are trying to get a start on turning your gaming clips into TikToks. I know for me, I've enjoyed doing it. It's not too terribly complicated. Once you get into the groove of it and the feel of it, you can memorize it pretty quickly. But like I said, hope this helps, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And if there's anything else you want to see a how-to on relating to my setup, or just things in general with streaming or recording or any of that, don't be afraid to let me know. And until next time, guys, thank you all for watching. If you guys want to see more, make sure you like and subscribe for more content like this. And until next time, guys, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video.